This is my last day on Justin Rhodes Homestead, so I'm going to be sharing with you the things I've learned during my stay here. Justin invited me to come out here so I could get a better perspective of his land and that we could work together editing so I can get more insight into how he likes his vlogs edited. One of the takeaways I got from this experience is getting that lay of the land perspective that sometimes you don't really get from the video. Take this structure behind me, for example. In a video Justin did about a week ago, we saw him out here with this tractor moving this pile of lumber with a rune. I've been watching Justin's videos for a long time, just like many of you guys, and editing them for pretty regularly for the last year. And I had no idea where this structure was. So I'm gonna try and give you guys some of that perspective that I've gotten. Though it is kind of difficult through my little camera here, I will do my best. Standing on this stack of lumber looking out, we can see Justin's house over here, the hoop house greenhouses, and this is where they have their crop garden. Onions are planted there. And in the pasture just beyond Little Buddy there, we're gonna be seeing the ruminant livestock come out of here and graze. Next to this structure here, we have the trailer, the mobile milking stanchion, and the sheep shaw. This is where it's being stored until the animals go back out on pasture next week. Alright, we're gonna take Sally for a little ride and try to give you a little bit of a tour. Coming across from where that lumber structure was, here we are again with the crop garden, pasture. Beyond the crop garden, right there in the center, is the new pole barn structure for the hay storage, and the animals are overwintering. And then here we have the holler house. And immediately on the other side of the street we have Henry's barn. Grandpa Henry's barn there, the new butcher shed up there, and then up here is where you'll see Justin grazing the cattle and the sheep up that way. There's also the orchard is behind here. So I'm standing at the entrance to the driveway that goes back up the hill that we see when Justin goes and feeds the pigs that are out on pasture during the summer. One of the surprises for me was how closer in things are actually than what's in the video. It looks like things are further apart in the video, but it's a little bit more condensed. So standing here from my perspective, down there's the creek where the children are playing. That's where the polar plunges happen. Pole barn, the holler house, and that lumber shed was back over there. It's all pretty close. This wooded area up to this access road is going to be the 1 acre pig forest.
That's like everyone calls me Becky.
So this is your first time seeing it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So nice. It's really nice.
Somehow the concrete legitifies it for in the dead center.
Yeah.
Better than the dirt floor.
This could also be a dance floor.
You would say that. And that'll be legit railings there with a gate,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you put railings on the stairs, then you don't need a gate.
As we walk away from the pole barn and the house, we get toward the bridge. After crossing the bridge, we get back to a more wooded area.
This is grass that the pigs planted. This is where we got our field dirt for the yard out in front of the pole barn. Okay, good.
So is this area out here land that you're clearing for future?
This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, I keep looking up here to think if this is going to be feasible. Pasture land. One day, it's not steep, which is good, but it does have goalies, a really big natural goalie. So I'm just kind of goalies. So I'm looking to see if it's worth it. I'm definitely gonna run pigs in here because you would run them first. They love the shade.
They'll help clear out
it
the
out
bramble.
so that you can actually get in here and see.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run one set of pigs in here this year, and then we'll reassess. Maybe in the fall we'll make a decision if we're gonna turn it into pasture, or just keep it as a pig forest.
And look, these lambs got out, but they don't seem to know how to get back in. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can get them back in. Sorry. Got one little good dude here. Come on. There you go.
And then we're gonna have to clog up the hole.
Yep. You guys got another one? All right, so that's all of them. All right. We're gonna flip this the other way because the small side might still be able to get out of. If we flip it this way, those tiny ones at the bottom, they can't slip through there. Orientation perspective was a huge takeaway of being here. I hope some of that translated over to you guys. But in regards to the proximity of everything being a little bit closer than it looks like on video, that's actually a permaculture principle in place. We want our kitchen garden close because we're going to be going out there all the time. We want our chickens, our egg-laying chickens, close because we're going to be visiting them frequently to feed them, collect eggs. The orchard, that can be further out because that doesn't need as much maintenance. This next one isn't so much something I've learned, but something I've confirmed, that deep bedding really does work. When I overwintered my sheep, I was using a deep bedding system, not to this scale and certainly not as nice as this, but it was still functional as one, and there weren't the issues that we have when we don't use a deep bedding system. But I personally haven't experienced a deep bedding system with bovines, and I tell you right now, there is a lot of manure buried right in here, and there's no smell. I mean, there's that sweet, familiar farm ruminant smell, but there's no stink. There's no, I mean, this is nice. This is really nice. And the same can be said here. The three little piggies, when we came in here the other day with little Buddy and opened this door, it was a little stinky. That's because they had fresh manure on top, and once we got the carbon on it, it was fine. And there is a little less ventilation in here versus being outdoors like in the pole barn. So there is a little bit of smell. Not really right now. It's fine right now. But deep litter works. And for orientation, the three little pigs are in the stall on the back side of the house. I'm gonna turn the camera around 180 degrees, and you'll see where I'm walking to now. Oh. I'm not sure he's supposed to be out. I'm gonna go let Justin know that Beefcake is out, because I'm not sure that's right. Justin?
Yes.
Is Beefcake supposed to be out of his paddock thing?
No.
Okay, he's out.
Beefcake's out of the greenhouse.
He's in the greenhouse, but he's with the chickens.
And he'll probably eat them.
All right, Justin's tied up with something, so Jonah and I are gonna take care of this. Oh, did you get him back in there, Jonah? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Dang. Yeah, he tore it up. He tore up the Everflow water. You got it with wire.
Yeah, no. That should hold him in.
Yeah, he took out the chicken feeder for sure too. Does it look like you're missing any chickens? Okay. We got it reattached, but it has made a big flood in here because it was just rolling out, and this end was detached. So the water was not flowing out properly. It was just pooling here.
Did you get in there?
I think he just knocked it. Oh, he got a nesting box. Look.
Yeah.
Got one.
No, Grandma, do better.
Oh, so you don't get it. Hey. I was coming in here to talk about the deep litter system in here. Again, confirmation, it works, chickens and pigs, but the other big takeaway is if you're gonna have a 300-pound pig in here, keep that fence secure. I also learned how to plant onions. I've never done that before. I learned what a great guy Arun is. Can you share just a little bit about what you've learned in your time here, working with the animals, and it could be about anything, just like what are your big takeaways of this whole experience?
I am from India, so I grew up actually like seeing all farming. My mom, she always has the animal. We have like cows and water buffalo, like goat is very common, chicken. But even I grew up there, so, but still I have so much to learn from here, like especially for the chicken. The system like chicken work, I think that's new for me. Moving the animals and the chicken moving behind them, like working on, you know, manure, like spreading everything. We don't have to do anything. They are doing our work, you know, we don't have to spread. Even gardening, like vegetable system is a little bit different than we do in India. So those are also like takeaway for me. Like, so I all like observing, keeping my mind, like, you know. Yes.
Can you tell us really quick about your YouTube channel and where people can go to find it, or how people can find it?
Okay, so I have a YouTube channel called Cooking with Arun Kumar. It's ARUNKUMAR. So it's Cooking with Arun Kumar. So I do like all kind of cooking. Mostly I do Indian cooking, and with all the natural, like I do like all the natural way. I use all organic ingredients.
Well, that's good stuff, Arun. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, you're
And
welcome.
It's been a joy getting to meet you and
Yeah, same here.
and work with you a little bit. It's been nice.
Oh yeah.
You may have noticed my voice is a little off this week, and I've got some kind of funk going on, and it's not convenient for traveling. However, if you are going to travel somewhere, this is the place you want to be, because Rebecca is practically a pharmacist of natural health care. So
I've just read a lot. Let's just say that. Let's just say I've read a lot.
she has me on fire cider,
Yep.
and that's apple cider vinegar.
Yep, it's apple cider vinegar, horseradish, onion, I'm blanking, jalapenos, what else? Garlic. There's more stuff in
Yeah.
it. I'm like blanking. There's a video on my channel.
We'll link to that. The Beautiful Life one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is in Master Tonic? We've got our white onions, horseradish, jalapenos, ginger, turmeric, garlic, cinnamon sticks, and apple cider vinegar.
Also some vitamin C she has me on.
Vitamin A,
Vitamin A.
vitamin D, and zinc.
Zinc.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
And
also elderberry tincture that I made.
alright.
Take the bitter.
Vitamin C?
It's not good tasting.
No, it's bitter and chalky.
And then we got vitamin A.
Probably not the most flattering angle for me.
And then one zinc.
Alright.
Alright. And this is a protocol that you can do when you're traveling, and it's Ben Lynch, Dr. Ben Lynch, he runs Seeking Health. So it's like a travel protocol that he has.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Justin, awesome
Yeah.
week, man. Thanks
Yeah.
for having us. It was a blast.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah. All right. See you again soon.
The last couple things I learned here is Justin is as great of a dad off camera as he is on camera. And this is a great place. This is the real deal. Everything is authentic. Everything's awesome. It was a great week. We loved being here. And we hope we can come back again sometime soon when the funk's gone.
And then you can do like a polar plunge into the water.
Yeah, I didn't get to do the polar plunge. We were supposed to do that, but we ran out of time. Well, we gotta be up at 4 a.m., so yeah. See you back in Idaho.